This is why P is my favorite grime MC, UK MC in general of all time. Yeah, what's good, y'all? Back at it again with another reaction. If you're new to the channel, my name is Shadiq and you're not locked into KRXOVR Media. I don't even want to waste too much time on this introduction. P Money is my personal favorite UK MC of all time. Like, I have memories going way back to high school, just like spitting his freestyles. Like, my friends know P Money. Like, if I say mad, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, whenever I mention P Money, they start referencing the freestyles from like high school days, man. But listen, I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it. And I'm glad to listen to some grime after listening to all this drill lately. Completely unrelated note before we get into the rest of this one, I actually did a reaction to P Money's EP. It just kept taking me forever to finally sit down and edit it. It wouldn't be at the exact same quality level as my videos right now, but let me know if y'all still want to see that one because I really enjoyed the EP. But yeah. Back on top this. Don't know how man's gonna top this. Might drop the top list. Gonna see fans on my top list. Can't lie, made a lot this. Deserved it, man, done a lot this. New Yard on my cop list. And what I'm liking about this is that it goes to show the overlaps between UK Drill's foundation and grime, and like that transition in between the sounds. Like, I've always heard people say that, yeah, UK Drill right now is influenced by grime, but it's kind of hard for me to make that correlation, like, now that I'm so immersed in the drill. So now hearing the way that this beat sounds, I hear it and I get it. Got the NSG effects with the spinning. See, and this is one of the things that I love about grime flows, right? When they do that thing where they end each line with the same word, but they're saying something different with each line. Like, that's something that I think if I can hear a drill artist adapt that and do it in a way that matches drill and like the contemporary sound, that would be really impressive to me. But anyway. First of all, that transition in terms of the verses and the actual visual was cold, but yeah. Man test me and they failed. Graham shut down Spotify to the world. Difference between me and these MCs is my single dropped and their single fell. Can't lie, man feels blessed, I'm swell. This is why P is my favorite grime MC, UK MC in general of all time. Like, man said his single dropped and yours fell. Between me and these MCs is my single dropped and their single fell. Can't lie, man feels blessed, I'm swell. Man wanna fight over idiot girls. Tell a man's head get conk and swell. I ain't selling it, don't feel too well, but fuck that, back on top this. Don't know how man's gonna top this. Might drop the top this. And then the way that the beat has a thing, we go doo-doo-doo. I don't know exactly, I don't know how to do it with my voice, but that was really dope. Fuck that, back on top this. Don't know how man's gonna top this. Might drop the top this. Gonna see fans in my top this. Can't lie, I'm in a lot this. Pretty sure those are the slides, but New Yard on my cop list. Your man's gonna grind up this. I said back on top this, yeah. Don't know how man's gonna top this, yeah. Might drop the top this, yeah. Gonna see fans on my top list, yeah. Can't lie, man made a lot this, yeah. Deserved it, man done a lot this, yeah. New Yard on my cop this, yeah. Your man's gonna grind up this, yeah. This year I doubled the work rate just to make sure I'm the cream of the crop. Got the best of in my circle. Guess it's me and my team at the top. I hustle in the squad, hustle on my J's, but I don't lean when I walk. I like the flow switch between them. I like the transitions as well with the video, but I like the flow switch and the switch of energy in general. Because it's like P has the more traditional kind of grime flow on this one, like the grime energy, and this guy, I believe this is Tobi, obviously, he's bringing in slightly more contemporary of a flow and of a sound, so I like that contrast. This year I doubled the work rate just to make sure I'm the cream of the crop. Got the best of my circle. Guess it's me and my team at the top. I hustle in the squad, hustle on my J.
Now, no funny, I wonder how the labels in the UK are really feeling, because there's really a lot of artists out here who are doing their thing independent. Like, I wonder, like, if they really be sweating in their boots, because I can only imagine it must be tough, like, watching these independent artists do their thing.
Yeah, I'm heading to the top this year. Never ever gonna stop me, yeah. 2020 when I'm going clear. I said back on top this year. Gonna high man to the top this year. Might drop the top this year. Gonna see fans to the top this year. Can't lie, man, with a lot this year. Deserved it, man, done a lot this year. Big yard on my top this year. Your name's gonna grind up this year.
Shout out to Blacks. I think I saw PTs that he's dropping Money Over Everyone 4, it looked like. So if that's dropping, I'm looking forward to it. So in this channel we hold the vowels, that means we're gonna get straight into it, and I'm giving this one just above an 8. I'm so hyped that I finally checked this one out. Honestly, once I saw that P was dropping a new track in general, I was just hyped, because as I keep saying, he's my favorite UK grime MC, my favorite UK MC of all time in general. It's the things I've heard him do on tracks, the different sounds that he's done, the different narratives that he's done. After hearing his last EP, I already know that whatever he's about to drop after this is going to be mud. And as I said earlier, I did a reaction to that video. I just couldn't get a chance to edit it. So if y'all still want to see that one, let me know in the comment section down below, man. But let's get straight into the ratings. Now, after hearing so much of P's music, I think at this point I've heard more or less his whole catalog, maybe with the exception of like earlier mixtapes. But in general, I've heard so much of his music to know that he can do some insane things with his flows. So this one right here is pretty calm. It was relatively standard. And then also with this collab with Tobi, they had really strong energy between each other. The synergy was really good. The shifts in the energy between their flows was really dope. I really appreciated that. But it was really calm. It was pretty straightforward. It reminded me of like that 2010, 11, 12 range when I first started getting into grime. So I can appreciate it for the nostalgia aspect. Now, when you have a legend like Teddy, aka Silencer, on a beat, you already know it's gonna be mad. This one has the elements that made grime what it is, but also what makes drill what it is right now too. You can hear the slides in there, and again, as I said, I've heard people say that current drill gets its influence from grime. So if that is the case, listening to this right now, I know that's the case with the BPM typically, but hearing the way the bass sounded on this, it really makes you wonder what P Money would sound like on like a straight up like drill beat. You know what I mean? Like something by like BK, for example, maybe even Ghosty, just for its own sake. You know what I mean? I can't think of any artist right now who I would want to hear P Money collab with. Maybe Fizzler for the wordplay. You know, at the end of the day, Fizzler's one of my favorite artists in general. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about that one. But hearing what they did on this beat, I really think the beat is what really helped their flow stand out as well. Like, it just had some of those elements that I just really love. The 808 slides, I believe, if it are slides in this one, that's what really gives this one so much more replay value personally. And then lyrically as well, hearing some of the things that I know P can do, it just didn't really meet some of the things that I've heard on like his mixtapes, some of the stories that he's told, some of the wordplay that he has. I could tell this one, or maybe I could be wrong, but this one to me kind of gives me the impression of like, this is something that you can hear on a future project, and I'm gonna put it out here so that way y'all can remember I'm still out here, but this isn't really what I got for you. Like, especially after hearing that last EP, and then hearing what he was able to do, the narratives he was able to tell, some of the slight crud he was able to talk on some of those songs, especially that last one, I already know what P can do. So this right here, it wasn't his best lyrically, but it also proved that he's not a slouch. And then again, the contrast between him and Tobi. Tobi came through and he held his own. And I like what he was talking about with regards to his success as an independent artist and everything. That's what I was saying. Like, I really wonder, like, how is the UK's like label industry really holding up with this many artists doing their thing on an independent level? But no, that's neither here nor there. But really and truly, the beat is what really makes you want to play this one again. Like, I'm actually really hyped to listen to this one. You know what I mean? As I'm about to head out, I want to play this. I want to take that beat in. I want to take in those flows. So I really enjoy those like one-line flows from back in the day. It makes the music really easy to digest. It makes it really fun to digest. You know what I mean? Once you learn what they're saying each line, it gets you really jumpy. So I just want to hear what P got coming for us in these next couple months. I believe he teased or announced that he's going to be dropping Money Over Everyone 4. I could be wrong, but if that's the case, I just want to hear it, man. I want to hear a project. But really and truly, I want to hear an album from P. Like, especially after listening to some of these albums lately, I want to hear P sit down and produce like a curated experience, top to bottom. I want to hear him collab with some of the more like contemporary producers. I want to hear him collab with some of the older producers. You feel me? Like P Money with Splurge Boys, that'd be mad right now. If I hear P Money on, like I said, a Ghosty beat, a BK beat, a Chris Rich beat, you know what I mean? Maybe because I listened to a beat from him earlier, maybe Sensei. Like just for its own sake, like hearing P on some of these like more recent producers, shoot, let's throw C Beats in there as well, because C Beats is very versatile too. Like I want to hear P do those kind of beats as well, and I want to hear how he's able to match up his sound on those kinds of sounds. But anyway, I think I've said enough. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, man. What are some of the OG and new school collabs you want to hear? Like I said, off the top of my head, I can't think of anybody right now. I know I would want to hear P Money with somebody who's like wicked with wordplay. Somebody like KO, for example. I think P Money and KO could do something sick, especially if they could find the right beat to kind of meet each other in the middle. You know what I mean? But let me know what y'all think. And as always, hang tight for some more reactions. I do got more of those coming for y'all. But until next time, peace.